Alright, good morning guys. I'm going to be teaching y'all how to update Drupal core, its modules, and dependencies. So the first thing you want to do is obviously you're going to want to SSH into the server. For security reasons, I am just going to skip the password part and just click right here to open up the remote. This is a really cool module for VS Code. You can SSH and SFTP into your server simply by clicking a single button. So right here is going to add SFTP and log into the server, and I can see all of the important files in the server. But right now we're focusing on the terminal, alright, which is going to be at this bottom part of the screen. Now the first thing that you want to do before updating Drupal and all of its dependencies is you want to make sure that you back up your website, and I've already done that. I have daily backups set up, but just before doing this I want to make sure that y'all do that. Okay, so simply just go into your Drupal base directory, HTML, there it goes, and we want to use Drush to enable maintenance mode on the website. If you prefer to use the UI, feel free to do so, but I'm going to be giving y'all the command in the description, every single command that I use, so that y'all can just copy and paste and go about y'all's business. So the command is going to be drush sset system.maintenance mode true. Alright, now we're going to go drush cr, that's clearing and rebuilding the caches, and whenever we log in incognito on the site, it should display a maintenance screen. There it goes, site under maintenance. We are currently working on our website. We'll be back soon. Okay, let's go back to terminal and get to work. First thing we're going to do is update Drupal core. So let's go into the root directory again. We're going to use Composer, check for updates, so outdated, and then Drupal / asterisk. And we're going to see everything that's outdated. I run Composer as a root user. You can set up an alternative user to run Composer if you'd like, but I've never had any problems with it personally. And from here we can see that we have some several minor patches and several major updates available. So we're going to go ahead and update. Alright, so now we're going to do Composer updates Drupal core recommended with dependencies. And we're going to run that. Alright, and now it's going to go ahead and start updating. See, it's downloading every single dependency and updating it. We're going to see how this goes. Sometimes it doesn't go smoothly and it requires further diagnostics, in which case you would need to enable verbose error logging in your settings.php file. And it looks like this was successful, so let's go ahead and now update Drupal core. So we're going to do Composer update Drupal core recommended with dependencies. I think I might have had a typo. Yeah, I did. DEPENDENCES. Wait, I'm just going to retype this. Dependencies. Sorry about that. Alright, let's see if this is successful. There it goes. It was successful. Now, the next thing we have to do is update the database. So let's go back into Drush. So that's in vendor/Drush. This is where the Drush executable is. It's right here in green. Green means that it's an executable. So we're going to do Drush update DB and see what happens. No pending updates. That's great. Now we just have to clear the cache. Perfect. The cache rebuild is complete. Now we can disable maintenance mode, and I believe we can just go up here and find the command and just set it to false. All right, let's see the websites. Perfect. We got a freshly updated website, secure, and with maximum performance possible.